welcome back to Let's Play Master Quest. Last time,
Derp.
we started the water temple, got a few pose, and... Okay, let me just see if I can get this. Because I think there's like a pixel or something you can stand on with the way this is set up to just... Let me just aim properly. Alright, let me see if I can get this one slightly earlier. I just have to change my controller config a little bit. Just to adjust the intensity of aim. No, I'm not quite on the full edge yet. But there's this thing where you can stay on the edge right here and get the sculpture from there, but it doesn't look like I have it set up. But I think there's also a trick involving something called Infinite Sword Glitch involved in that, but that's just to demonstrate one of the speedrunning techniques that are used. Great, I have to wait. Fun! This is probably one of my least favorite rooms in the game. Just because of the slow feeling of progress. But at least it's not the Master Quest version. Oh. At least it's not that version. But there still is quite a bit of aiming precision. But yeah. Right. Can I skip these? I'm gonna find out. I normally don't play 100, which is certainly impacting the way I'm doing this room. Because of all these tech types. Oh, okay. Just get over here. Get over here. Take a sword. Thank you. You want some of my sword too? Yes, you do. There. That wasn't too hard. And I'm gonna guess the other one is gonna do the same. Take his blade to the face. Wow. Yeah, the water has all kinds of weird bounding boxes, doesn't it? Huh. You know, normally I don't pay attention to the wall details, but yeah, I just noticed all the water outside there. Because I'm focusing on the tech types. Come on, focus. Thank you. Get over there. Thank you. Fun puzzle. Fun. But yeah, first time I went into this room, I was playing on a completed file. Or near completed file, you know, my siblings made, just to explore all the areas of the game. Just because it was one of those fun things to do. Because, you know, I didn't know what I was doing as far as, you know, being good at games back in the day. So naturally, you know, doing exploration was just something fun to do. Back in the day, I had just a whole bunch of VHS tapes, and I would record some of the gameplay and watch the gameplay back. Let's just get the resources I want here. Magic! Get the magic link. Thank you. And creepy snakes. Yeah, let me just equip Ben's fire. Just in case. Because I'm doing things a little bit differently now that I know some of the mechanics, but this was certainly one of those fun areas to explore. Oh, crap. Both doors are locked. Can I just go around it? No? No? Wait. Okay. Sword just be. Who's there? Okay. You look creepy, dude. Alright. So this is Shadow Link. How do you fight your Shadow, other than having a bigger hitbox of a sword, and Shadow Link not having that big of a hitbox, is, you know, if you're doing this with a Master Sword, there's this technique where you just face away and try to hit Shadow Link on the backswing. But since I have Big Orange Sword, this fight just becomes enormously easier. Yep, whenever I get back to full clearing this dungeon in Master Quest, I'm going to show off how this fight's going to be quite a different trip. Just hit this. Oh, yeah, hit him real good. Just destroy him with the Big Orange Sword. It's totally not like a really overpowered weapon or anything. No, it totally just doesn't decimate my enemies. Oh, I love the big one sword for that. Oh, and I finally get this. The item of the dungeon. Or Temple of the Item, or whatever you want to call it. The long shot. One of my favorite items in the game. Just for its extended reach. And I didn't even need the dense fire. Oh, maybe I was just thinking of how I'm going to handle it in Master Quest. There's a preview for later. And this certainly does love its songs. Let me think. Okay, just got the 2 Sculptures to get, don't I? Yep. And there's like the 2. There's what? A few more after that. Navi, we're on the home stretch. We're really close to the home stretch, and you really have to do that again. But welcome to the Serpent Road, as I like to call it, or I don't know if that's the official name, but that's what I'm calling it. Where we have all these vortexes that just want to consume Link, and there's a Skulltula. Yes. Thank you. Just do the thing that comes naturally with the hook shot and its water resistant properties. And wait, I want to get closer to the wall. There, much nicer. I don't have to worry about some stupid vortex or vortex or whatever that's called. The Ebby, or whatever the nautical term is. There. Can I? There. Easy. And I'm getting another key. And that's the, what was that, left side? Right side? Whatever that side is. Yeah, that's the entirety of that side. But, you know, as with the Skulltulas, I'm missing a few of them, so I'm gonna go ahead and, wait, no, am I doing that yet? Yeah, I'm doing that right now. So, I'm gonna go ahead and, do I want to do it? No, I can do a thing. Use the keys how they're intended. Because I gotta do that. Thinking what I want to do. Because the main rooms that are really focused now are that middle section and that upward section. But there's one room that I missed. So, yeah, missed in quotation marks. But hey, at least I got an extra key out of the deal. Sort of. As you guessed, as some of you might have guessed, last time I skipped a key. So naturally I gotta go and find wherever that key is. Which, I mean, if you're playing along, you could do that skip or whatever I did. But I want to be a little bit smart with my keys. I suppose I could just edit this ascent out. Because, I mean, it is a repetitive activity, but there's just 2 cycles of doing this if you're playing along and want to be efficient with everything, where you gotta lower the water and everything just to get all the Skulltulas. All those gold Skulltulas. And this is just the start of the second one. So with that in mind, we gotta get back up to the mid-level to get a lot of the Skulltulas. Or one of the Skulltulas. Can't get it without the long shot if you're playing without glitches. So naturally, let's just go ahead and do that. Oh yeah, and this whole second cycle also is required to complete the dungeon. So let's just be efficient about things. I mean, see? Didn't need to skip a key entirely, but just technically use the incorrect key, I guess, just to get the water back up. But, you know, because we did that, don't need to dive, or because if you did that, you don't need to dive back down there and get that key, because that's another one that's easy to miss. But I do want whatever Skulltula I heard earlier in this room. Oh, there it is. Don't need to climb up there. Maybe. Okay, cool. I don't need to climb back up. Just hit from right there. And if you're wondering, yeah, that's the way up. Just don't feel like it. Not gonna do it. And just don't be hasty now. Like, you got the long. If you're following along, you should have the long shot. And that's how you get over here. Hit the tar. Right. Keyboard. It has that weird aiming thing with it. Just do the Z targeting to get it even more closer. This is one of those rooms where playing it with all the major items led to some skips. But, you know, they intend to have the long shot, but, you know, maybe that'll come up in randomizer. I'm talking about that a lot. Just because I like the different options offered for some of these puzzles that you can get creative with randomizer. I don't want you to get in my way, so I'm going to get back to this room. Wait, not that room. This room. Gotta kill you, don't I? Yeah. And you. Thank you. Just let me get back here. And don't forget to dive back down. After solving this puzzle. You got plenty of time if you're using the long shot. It's just not my favorite solution to this, to getting over there. Yeah. And, oh yeah, if you don't push the block down onto those things fully, it respawns to a new default. Because really, I think those are some sort of pressure plate that just detects where the block is and respawns it there. If the block is fully on it or something. It's whatever. But, you know, remember. But here's a note to myself. Don't forget and remember to get the key. There we go. Because see, obviously you didn't quite get the first... No, that's not... Is that the one? No, it's the one with the torches. It's a little bit easy to get mixed around. And I did a whole 360, didn't I? Just for one room, didn't I? Yep. Just for the one room here. Let me just remember what equipment and do this. There we go. Fine. Now, I mean, back in the day, this dungeon just felt like quite the headache. Just with all these different side rooms to remember. To not forget one of them. And sure, it's easy when you have a mental checklist and go over that mental checklist out loud and speak through it. But yeah, we've got all the side rooms out of the way. Just gotta go first to get one thing. I mean, up north. Because there's one more series of rooms. We don't have the big key. There's one chest right there. So naturally, that's the direction I need to head into. Right. It's a feature that I'm used to. There's a feature that I'm used to doing from randomizer. Let me check my Skulltula account. So I'm just missing the one, right? Missing. That's the keyword. I mean, I haven't visited the northward rooms yet, so yeah, might be a Skulltula there. But I already know from the game's hint that the big key is already this way, or boss key, or whatever you want to call it. Like, I mean, it's the only chest. It's pretty much guaranteed right now to be the boss key. Excuse me. And it's also another situation of needing some long shot to get over there. Let's see what Navi wants. Yeah, that's a lot of tactics. Oh, right, no, that's Master Quest I'm thinking of. So let me just jump right into the fray. I hope I did this right. Because, yep, just gonna ignore all those tactics. Most people would probably get their bow out to defeat them. Oh, you. But not me. I'm just gonna ignore them and go right into the fray of things. Let me just get my... Oh, wait. Sword out. It's gonna be battle time. No two ways... No easier way to defeat these manta rays or whatever they are. Because if you use your... Oh, I can use my long shot. I forgot about that. Normally I just wait for them to come up here and just sword them that way. But apparently you can use the long shot. Huh. You learn stuff new every day. Now, don't forget to push. Don't forget to push that block here as the first step. Because it's another blue switch. You need something to push weight on it. But also, bombs. They're quite painful. So, just give it some room for a block. And that'll be the way we want. And if you thought there was another way around this room, nope, no way up there. Link, your sword's out. Is that really necessary at this point in time? I mean, you defeat all those manta rays or whatever they're called. I can't think of the official name. Sorry. Zelda's always had unique names for enemies. Instead of just going with the whatever use, those multiple use names in many different franchises, like skeletons. They use Stalfos and as their name for skeleton monsters. And they use tactics for instead of spiders, blue and red variety. But again, most people would probably just use bow and arrow. Excuse me. Well, looks like I'm using my sword. Anyway. Somehow I screwed that up. And, you know, as I was saying, most people would probably just not fall down here and instead resort to using the bow and arrow just because. But no, I had to screw it up and fall down there and go in the wrong way of the current or whatever. There we go. Don't need the third one. You can just jump right from the second one. But I suppose some people want that for some comfort reason. You just get my... line it up, because I don't want that boulder to damage me. And do I have enough slack? Yes, I do. There. Don't know why you can't Z-target him, but sure. I'll do the distance thing and lining up my reticle. Oh, wait. Not yet. Not yet. And here's a thing. We have one more key. What gives? Other than an annoying enemy. Out of my way. Thank you. Yep. Forget one key. You get all the way through this puzzle, and that would be annoying, unable to get in here. It's not as if I've done that a million times in the past before, and most players playing the game have had that happen. No, that's one of the most frustrating things about this dungeon's design. I should have... Wait. Is that it for the rooms? Or am I missing? Oh, right. The one Skulltula. Okay. That's it for the rooms. I'm just going to warp back to the entrance. Right, back to the entrance. So, right. I should unequip the bombs, should I? Yeah, I don't even need the bow. Oh, what am I doing? I'm thinking. do... Right. I'll just equip the claim check right there, because I don't want to accidentally use the bombs. And... Right. Just do this whole thing again. Get it right back up top. And that's how you do this in 2 cycles with the water. I think there might be some way that people have done it with 1, but I think it just requires some precision there. Jump down here. I know you've done it before. Don't repeat history. There. That's not too difficult now, is it? I don't need to do this with the bow. I think I did this with the bow the first time. I just don't pay attention to that. But yay! Water puzzle's resolved. This whole headache is out of the way. And I got probably one of my favorite items in the game. Just because of its extremely long reach. But I just gotta defeat the boss. I mean, it's a Zelda game. Of course the dungeon's gonna have a boss. And that one Skulltula. Let me just line my camera up. Oh, you're gonna come towards me. Here, have flying death. Because I can. That's totally not an extreme overkill. Take that. Right. Get rid of you. And I can get my just reward. Being from quite the... I said from quite the distance. There we go. Can't even see target from over here. That's how nice and long this thing is. Long shot. Free Skulltula is free. And I hope I didn't forget one. Nope. Got them all. Right. This seems like a good spot to stop. Next time, we're going to defeat a boss. See you then.